Namaskar and welcome to the ASP .NET series. In this video, we will see how to work with XML in ASP .NET. XML is basically an extensible markup language that allows us to store data that help us to create user-defined user-defined tags. In HTML, we work with predefined tags, whereas in XML we can create user-defined tags that can be further used for various purposes. XML is greatly used in many applications as it supports a lot of applications, and XML is independently accessible by many applications. As a result, XML is most widely used file format for storing the data across the web. It is majorly used for storing and transporting data. So we can see there are many examples, many applications where XML files are used for storing and transporting data. It helps us to do direct read and write operations with the XML files. So in XML in ASP.NET comes with various read and write operations that help us to deal with the XML files directly. So let's have a look at the XML classes and methods that we can use in ASP.NET. So these are the three classes that we have used in our practical: XML writer, XML text reader, and XML writer settings. So as the classes are named, that we can see XML writer helps us to write into an XML file, whereas XML text reader helps us to read from an XML file, and XML writer settings help us to apply certain settings when we are dealing with XML files through ASP.NET. So these are the methods that we have used in our practical. Create is used for creating an XML file. Write start document is the method that initiates the writing operations in the document. Write end element, this is for ending the tags that we basically use in XML. So whatever elements that we create, that needs to be ended in the element. Write end document, this is for ending the document, that is the root tag. So write start document is used for creating a root tag, and write end document will be used for closing the root element. Flush is used for clearing all the cleaning up the memory. Close is for closing the XML file. Read to following. This method is used to read a particular tag in the XML file. So this will be the use of these methods will be clear when we go to the practical, the demonstration of the practical. So now let's move to the demonstration of the practical. So this is the practical that we are performing. So writing into an XML file and reading from the XML file. So we have taken three text boxes: first name, last name, and mobile number. So we'll be accepting the data from the user, and on the click of write XML, the data will be stored into the XML file. Then reading from XML file, whatever data is read from the XML file will be stored, it will be shown in this label on the click of read XML. So we'll just go through we'll run the file. So we'll run the project, and this is what we see. Now first we will enter some data. Write into XML file, so it shows the message file is created, and now we will read from the file. Just click on the read, and you can see the file contents have been read. So whatever contents are written into the XML file are read here. So this is how we can write and read. Now let's look at the code. Now on the click of write XML button, we're doing this. So very first thing we have to do is we have to include the namespaces system.xml and system.io. Then on the click of write button, this is what we are doing. So we are applying the settings for the XML document. So the XML document needs to be indented. So this is what we are doing. So XML writer settings is used for creating the settings object, and we apply the settings here, indent and new line character. So whatever tags are created, this will be automatically indented, and the tags will be placed on the new line automatically. Then we are using the XML writer class for creating a writer object, and XML writer dot create will create the file. So this is what we are doing. So server dot map path, name of the file, and the settings. So these are the parameters that we provide. Server dot map path is used to get the path of your project. So automatically the file will get stored in this project itself. Then we are creating we are starting the document. So we are starting so the writing is started with the help of write start document. Then we create the first element, student data, the second element, student data. So this is the root, and this is the sub element under the file. Then these are the child elements of student element, that is student node. This is the root node, this is the sub node, and these are the child nodes of student node. Then we close the elements, right end element will close all the elements, right end document will end the document again. So the last node will be closed with this student data node. Then we clear the object and close the object, and the file created message is displayed in the label. And on the click of read button, we again check whether the file is existing in this path. So server.map path will automatically pick the path of your project. The file name is provided here. Then we create a reader object here by again providing the path along with the file name, and we start reading of the files directly from the node. So this is the node that we are reading. So let's have a look at the XML file that has been created. So you can see in the project location this file has been created, and let's see the data of the file. Now you can see here this is what we had entered, and the file name, the tag name, first name, last name of the file. Now we will read now we'll see how to read. So we start reading from the child node, then the data node. So first name, we are using the read element content as string. So the data of this tag is read with the help of this method, read element content as string, and is displayed in the label. So this gets displayed in the label, the first name, last name, and mobile. We are doing this till there are elements in the file, the XML file, and this we are reading through the loop. If you have a lot of tags in your file, then you can read it using the loop. Right now in our file there is only one tag, one student tag. So here you can see there is one student available. So you can add, so you can read only one record. So let's see how it appears. So initially we had written the data, and now we'll read the data. So reading the data will display this. So this is how we write and read from the XML file, and this is how the XML is used in ASP .NET. I hope you like the video. If you like the video, please like and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the thumb for liking, and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the subscribe button, and please do not forget to click on the alert bell so that you don't miss our upcoming videos on our channel. See you in the next